Welcome to another edition of GTP TV. To add to some of our many guides that we have here at Green Taylor Partners, I'll be giving you a quick overview of our information booklet called Your Guide to Starting a Business. Please remember this is a quick overview. This booklet is over 40 pages long and it would be unfair and unjust to try and explain it in a 5-minute presentation. Many of us dream of owning our own business and being our own boss. Therefore, it makes sense to invest the time and money to ensure that it lives up to our expectations. We at Green Taylor Partners see our role as trying to help you appreciate the issues in starting a business and to make an informed decision as to whether to proceed or not. Of course, you're not going to get all the answers here. There are also many booklets that have been written that are readily available at your local bookshop or are online. We also have many booklets to assist you in the decision-making process here at Green Taylor Partners. First, we need to consider the investment decision. Before making the decision to start your new business, it is important, critical, to clearly identify what your personal and business goals are. Knowing these goals will assist you when reviewing the viability of the proposed business. These goals will not only be financial goals, but also may include lifestyle goals as well. In many cases, these goals will conflict to some extent, and you'll need to prioritise the importance of these goals and compromise. For most of us, going into business brings a certain expectation of financial reward. Therefore, in assessing a new business venture, you will need to evaluate the prospect of producing an adequate return. We strongly advise that you invest some time with your professional advisor to discuss these goals and allow them to prepare some simple financial scenarios to help assess the viability of the business. Okay, some facts about starting a business. Let's look at the due diligence process. This will be a time of great uncertainty as you work towards a decision. Remember to keep a cool head as you go through the decision-making process. Your chances of success without one is very high. Keep in mind that 70% of new businesses fail within the first year, and up to 80% of businesses surviving the first year fail within the next 5 years. Remember, it's your money at risk. Some of the things you will need to assess include: how much income do I need to make? Part of the process is to assess the realistic prospect of the business generating the desired income and profits to meet your goals. These targets will be linked to key performance indicators as part of the assessment process. Consideration will also need to be made on the capital required to finance the establishment of the business. Have you got what it takes? Not everyone is cut out to be in business for themselves. It often means long hours, your capital is at risk, and you will be called upon to make significant decisions on a daily basis. We've prepared a questionnaire. Are you suitable to run your own business? Please feel free to contact us and we can run through this with you. To ensure that you make the best decision possible, you will require assistance from your accountant, a solicitor and your bank manager at the very least. There may be experts in the field that you are venturing into that may be able to assist, along with your family and friends. However, it is important that this is controlled and coordinated and you don't get confused with information coming from all quarters. It will be important to prepare yourself as well, as it can be a time of great anxiety. Many issues and questions will be going through your mind. Don't be afraid to raise these at your meetings with your advisors, as this will help ease the strain. There will be legal documentation. Take time to read this and don't be afraid to question it. Let's look at the preparation of starting a business. We have a detailed checklist available here at Green Taylor Partners which contains items to consider, including accounting system. Setting up an adequate accounting system, this is the bedrock of your business decisions, without which you will fail. Stock. Do you have sufficient stock to start the business? Will you be required to pay COD or cash on delivery? Or are you able to obtain credit? Insurances. You have to make sure you have sufficient insurance in place to cover such things as material damage, income protection, business interruption, burglary, glass breakage, money in transit, liability insurance, and the list goes on. Employing staff. It is critical that this is done correctly from day one. Please feel free to ask for a copy of our booklet, Employee Kit for Employers. Cash flow. It is imperative that you have a positive cash flow for the business to succeed. This does not just happen, it needs to be planned. And please be aware that profit does not equal cash flow. Other things you may need to consider is making sure that the telephone is online, the fax is working, and the power is all set to go. When you start a business, there will be establishment costs to consider. These will include legal fees, bank fees, business structure costs, consultant fees. You will also need to consider the financing of the business. This can be done by self-funding, through the bank, from family and friends, or a mix of all the above. What is best for you will depend on your own circumstances. This can be a complex area, so it is once again important to get assistance from your accountant. A detailed business plan can be the blueprint of your business. Please feel free to discuss this process further with your advisor at Green Taylor Partners. Remember, no business plans to fail, they simply fail to plan. You may also consider a marketing plan and look at the 4 P's of marketing, being price, place, product and positioning. This is only the tip of the iceberg of the items that you need to consider when starting a business. Please seek professional advice before proceeding into business. Here at Green Taylor Partners, we are happy to assist. And remember, one of the original American oil tycoons, J.D. Rockefeller, once said, "Some of the best business deals I've ever did were the ones I walked away from." For further information, contact the team here at Green Taylor Partners. Wishing you all the best in your new business venture.